benvenuto a More Time in the Kitchen. To any Italians watching, I apologise if I've just butchered your language. I did get the translation from Google Translate, so who knows if it's right. So today I am stepping out of the kitchen onto a plane and off to Verona in Italy. So my boyfriend Gary and I will be spending 6 days in arguably one of the most romantic cities in the world, as it is the city that inspired Romeo and Juliet. You can even go and see Juliet's balcony, which is a popular tourist spot. So Gary and I should be heading there at some point during the vlog. So between what I've read and what I've been told, it's a very cultural place, there's going to be lots to do and see, but you know I'm mainly there for the Italian food. So there's going to be plenty of that in the vlog to keep you entertained. Now I'm filming this the day before we go because I will be getting up at around 4:30 tomorrow to get on a train to Manchester Airport, to get a plane to Germany, and then get a plane onto Verona. And then get a taxi to the hotel. But anyway, the bags are packed, the legs are waxed, and I'm ready for some Italian sunshine. So let's go!
This skyline takes you to Terminal 1, concourses B and C, as well as to Terminal 2, concourses D and E.
Just arrived at the hotel. It's the San Marco Hotel and it's a wellness hotel with a spa in it as well, so should be able to get a nice spa treatment at some point during the holiday. Let's go have a look inside. Alright, let's have a look around the room. Ooh, nice big TV. Nice big bed. Look at the view. I wasn't really expecting much of a view because it's not really near any landmarks, but that's quite nice. You've got a bit of the city and you can see the mountains in the background. Alright, let's have a quick look at the bathroom. Ooh! We've got a glowing green bathtub. Oh, let me switch the lights on. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice. Big tub. There's not really a shower, but there's like a hole sort of thing. Bidet. Don't mind if I bedoo. Morning. It's just come up to 7:30 and I'm going to go and check out the gym. I'm keeping my voice down because Gary's still asleep. Okay, I'll give you the tour of the gym. You can probably tell by my breathing that I've finished working out as opposed to, you know, just coming in. It's just because somebody was in here earlier and I didn't want them to, you know, feel uncomfortable. So, yeah, looking around, it's quite an impressive gym for a hotel. Only downside is there's only one treadmill, so yeah, if there's one person on it, then that's you scuppered if you want to go on there. I mean, there's one of most things. But yeah, it looks good. There's a lot of different equipment to use. Alright, I think I've earned some breakfast, so let's go check out the buffet. Some cereal, some nuts still in their shell. Got various different fruits, some of them in syrup. Cocktails, strawberries, more fruit. Got some nice looking pastries here, some cakes and pies if you're that way inclined on a morning, some fresh bread. We've got different spreads, jams, some butter, some boiled eggs, cucumber, we've got some cheeses and some hams. And over here, some some of the hot food. We've got boiled veg, these things that look to be omelettes, and we've got some sausages and bacon. So the plan today is just to go and have a little bit of a wander around town, do a bit of sightseeing, have a look at the shops, etc. Just see what's around. And we've got this map which actually came from the taxi driver. So obviously it's advertising the taxi company, but it is a map of Verona with all the big landmarks on it. So hopefully we should see some of those today, particularly some of these ones right in the centre. So yeah, today's a bit of a mystery, but we'll see what we come across. Just walking into town, the view's so nice and picturesque. Okay, so we come across one landmark while we're walking down to town, and it is the Basilica di San Zeno. So we learnt that the Basilica is home to the remains of Saint Zeno, an important saint to the people of Verona. Images of the saint depict a smiling man of African origin. The architecture and some of the artwork in the church were stunning to look at, particularly these bronze doors depicting several biblical scenes. Seen a little lizard sitting on this wall. Hello. Okay, we're now going into the Castelvecchio. Castelvecchio itself is a defensive structure originally built across the Adige River in the Middle Ages by the Della Scala family. The museum within is home to lots of artefacts like medieval weaponry and a large collection of artwork. Two of my favourites were this little cheeky one and this one where a cherub looked well pissed at the scene before him. For Christ's sake, Caitlin, how much has she had to drink? Help me get her out. I'm up here with the pigeons, and there's an absolutely stunning view of Verona. Real saps, and Gary's going to get the Romeo and I'm going to get the Julieta pizzas. Okay, there's a Julieta pizza and Gary's tucking into his Romeo. Just nice and thin and crunchy. Lovely, and the cheese is strong, but it's not overpowering, it's not too strong. This is Juliet's balcony. You can actually go up, but you have to pay, so I can't really be bothered to pay simply to walk up the stairs and stand on the balcony. There's also a statue of Juliet over there, so people are taking photos with it. simple pleasure that I like to indulge in whenever I go abroad is to go into one of the local supermarkets and just see the weird and wonderful stuff that they've got in there, the different stuff that, you know, we wouldn't get at home, or unusual flavours of things such as this coffee with ginseng in it, or things that look similar but aren't quite the same, like these Active Flakes instead of our Special K. I usually don't end up buying much, but I just like to go around and have a nose. So after all that tourism and walking around in the sun, we're feeling a little bit fatigued, so we've come back to the hotel for a bit of a siesta. Now, we've found out that the spa in the hotel isn't technically a spa in that there's no treatments. There are various facilities to use. So there's like a sauna and a jacuzzi, an indoor swimming pool. What else? There's Roman bath and apparently herbal baths. Now that's going to cost €15 to get into. So we're not too happy that a spa's been advertised, but there's no actual treatments. But we will go along one day and spend the €15 to go and enjoy the facilities. But there is a bit of good news. On closer inspection, we found that the bathtub is a jacuzzi bath. So I think I'll enjoy that a bit later before we go out to dinner. Tonight we're eating at Rosa Blue. We're going to share this bottle of wine, Il Domo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. We really enjoyed this wine. It's nice and smooth. To start with, I've gone with this big old bowl of mussels and clams in a garlic broth. I'm looking forward to tucking in. Oh, I've lost it. You can really taste the sea from them. Clam hiding in the mussel. I think I've had mussels in years. So nice. And they're really soft as well. They're not like sometimes you get them and they can be a bit rubbery, but overcooked. They're just right. For my second course, I've got this simple truffle pasta. Now, while I've tried truffle oil before, I haven't tried actual truffle before. So it appears to be quite a lot less expensive in Italy, so I'm taking this opportunity to try it out. It's like mushroom.
What?
It's like mushroom. It's a bit like, I don't know, like a chestnut mushroom.
It's horrible then.
I don't like mushrooms. I'll try a bit, just on its own. Oh. It's almost like chestnut. It's like somewhere between a mushroom and a chestnut. There we go. Now I can say I've tried truffle. For dessert, I've gone for a chocolate and amaretti semifreddo. Semifreddo is much like ice cream, but I personally call it cheats ice cream because it's a lot easier to make. You don't have to churn it, but I really love the texture of it, so looking forward to this one. Ooh. It's chocolate, but there's amaretti biscuits through it. You get like a little crunch of the amaretti biscuits through it.